How are you doing today? I hope that you are having a great day this morning. Today for me it is Wednesday at 9:46, and I'm so happy that I get the opportunity to be here with you, to talk to you, to get inside your head. I want to talk about describing your life story. What would you say about you if you had the opportunity to write a book about your life? As for me, I must say, it would be a funny book because my life is very funny. I would just have to say that I started off being lost. I started out confused. I started out searching. And then for the middle of it, I would have to say that I had begun to find pieces of me. As my life went on and the journeys went on, I started picking up my puzzle pieces, the different things that, were happening to me at that time. I started picking up my puzzle pieces, yet still confused, but at a place in my life of where I was able to receive those puzzle pieces. And then for going further down that life story to now, I would have to say happy, loving me, the best me. So all that was just to say this to you. You have to start speaking about what you would like your book to say about you now. The past is all good, and it made you who you are somewhat. But just remember, whatever that book would have said about your past, that's exactly what it is. It's your past. Your past. It is not who you are now. That's the good thing. So start living your life. Start doing the things that you want your book to say about you now. You wanted to say you got a business, girl, go get that business. You wanted to say entrepreneur. Well, son, I suggest you start your own. I suggest you start putting that time in for a brand. You wanted to say singer. Well, it's time that you sing. What do you want your book to say about you now? So let's just speak about me here, since I'm the one doing all the talking. I would want my book to say the best life coach that Alabama has ever seen, Nicole Rogers. That's one thing that I want my book to say about me now. Living, loving, caring. Risk taker. Oh, yes, honey. I want my book to say that I am a risk taker. Without those risks and taking those risks, how are you ever supposed to reach past your now? You'll be in the same place. And I'm going to tell you now, I want my now, the book of my now, to be so extraordinary that is the best that has yet been made. I am. I am patient, I am kind, and I am courageous, and I am. I am the one and only me. That's what you have to realize. There is no one else like you. There is no one else. Maybe there are 10 people doing the same thing that you are doing, but no one can bring that extra thing that you bring like you can. So, what it is that you want your life book to say about you now? What would you write in it? What would you put that you have become? Can you imagine all the things that you can be? I need you to close your eyes with me. And as your eyes are closed, just imagine this black or either white canvas. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your arm, take your whichever is your dominant hand, whichever you write with, left or right, it's up to you. You are doing this exercise. Take that arm, and I want you may not be an artist as far as drawing, but when it comes to creation and imagination, you are your own best artist. I want you to take that hand and I want you to start creating what you want your canvas to look like about you now. Create that life, create that person. You want it to say loyal, put it on there. Make you loyal, make you everything that you never dreamed you could be. That can be your now. And you have the power to create it, to imagine it, to visualize it to the point to where when you open your eyes, that is what you will become. So now I want you, if you are done drawing your canvas of what you want that book, your life story to say about you now, open your eyes. Now think of the things that you have to do. Think of the work that needs done for you to be who it is that you want your life story to talk about. It doesn't matter what anyone else has ever called you, has ever said you are, has ever said you won't be, has ever said that you can be, has ever said whatever. It doesn't matter because today is a new day. And I told you that it's time that you start speaking about what you would like your life story to be or to say about you now. Because guess what, girl? Guess what, man? That story, that very creation that you made, that very image that came in your mind of who you want to be, that's going to be something that you hold on to make sure that you make those necessary changes that you need to make so that your life story about you now can be magnificent. And I truly believe that that story can be magnificent. Sometimes we have to get to where we see that we aren't our past. We are now. We are now. And if you act on your now, if you live for your now, you're going to have an even brighter future because you were in your now. And you did those things that you wanted to do to accomplish those great tasks that you have set out for yourself. Before you know it, you're in your future. And you're doing what it is that you've always set your mind on doing. You are that woman, you are that man that you set your mind on to become. That will be you. But in order to get there, ask yourself, if I had to describe my life story, what would it say about me? But even more so, if I had to speak about my life now, what I'm doing now, what would it say? And if you're not satisfied with your now, you're living it at this moment, you have the ability to change it, to make it into what you want it to be now. And that's what I'm all about. I'm all about your now, because your now will connect you to your future. Do you not know the great things that happen when your now connects to your future? Oh, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a masterpiece. That's what it is. Something that no one can replicate, even if they tried. And you are God's masterpiece. You cannot be created, recreated. You cannot be replicated. You cannot be copied. You cannot be stopped. You cannot be moved, because you are your own person. Well, thank you for listening to me. I am Nicole Rogers, owner of Walking into Purpose. And you, my friend, are a step closer to reaching your purpose. I love you. Have a great day. And as I always say, remember to give God some of your time. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God. He's done spectacular things for me in my life. And I would be crazy not to say so. So give honor to God, and y'all have a great day. Go out and make your story what you want it to be now. I love you guys. If you want to email me, my email is a new change, the number 1 at outlook.com. A new change, the number 1 at outlook.com. And if you want to send me a text message on what you want me to talk about the next time, feel free to. My phone number is 251-923-7553. 251-923-7553. I love you guys, and y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in with me.